Hey everybody, look, I'm back. It's finally a brand new episode on here, the Viera Vault Reviews. And I'm going to touch upon another band by popular demand. People love my Fair Warning review, which is the one that got the most hits on this, the most views on this channel is the Fair Warning. So I figured I'll touch upon another Van Halen album. Not my favorite, but it is the one I listen to the most. I love it. The ultimate summer album. This is it. Released in 1979. The second Van Halen album, Van Halen 2. Van Halen 2 released in 1979. This is, let me take it off the plastic here. This was recorded like not even a year after the release of the first album. A lot of these songs appeared in demo form before the album, like Beautiful Girls, I think was called Bring On the Girls. Somebody Get Me a Doctor was on the Gene Simmons demos, and I know Bottoms Up, I think, was back then too, and what else do we have here? I think D.O.A. Yeah, D.O.A. was an earlier song as well. Woman in Love, they had a song called Woman in Love that was completely different. But anyway, a little backstory on this. The classic picture here of David Lee Roth jumping in midair. Right when this picture was taken, when he landed, he broke his ankle. And the inner sleeve, as you see, David Lee Roth was wearing a cast. And you see all the chicks there? Pretty maids all in a row want to set him up. So that's crazy, huh? Look, he's got a cast going on there right after that jump. And also this guitar here, you see Eddie wearing. That guitar now is in the casket of Dimebag Darrell. When Dimebag Darrell died, Eddie Van Halen put that guitar in the casket. This guitar actually was not used on Van Halen 2. This guitar was not even built while they were recording Van Halen 2. It was just built right when it was time for the photo session, so that's where this guitar comes from. And then you have Alex Van Halen here with Sticks on Fire. No story about that. And yeah, but Michael Anthony here doing a little pose. It's pretty cool, man, these album cover. The first time I heard this album, actually I was warned by a friend that it sucked. Cause dude, I'm old school, man. I go way back that I was in elementary school when this came out. And I had a guy, there was a friend of mine that, you know, he loved Van Halen. And he goes, man, I got the new Van Halen and it sucks. And I was like, no way, man. He goes, yeah, man, it's all mellow and shit. I was like, wow, you know. And then I heard it in the first track, You're No Good. I was like, damn, he's right. You know, and then Dance the Night Away was like, man, where's Atomic Punk? You know, and then, you know, Somebody Get Me a Doctor. I just remember first impression, I didn't hate it. I thought it was still cool, but it wasn't as good as the first one. I still don't think it's as good as the first one. But now, I love Worship. This band is just pure magic. For me, these four guys, it's magic, man, what they've created together. Not a bad song on this album. Every song, even like You're No Good and all that stuff, I'll get into it. All great fucking songs. I love the hell out of Van Halen 2. It is the one I play the most, and actually, believe it or not, the other one I play almost as much is Diver Down. And I know a lot of you people hate Diver Down. I love that album. A lot of people always point to that one as the worst of the six-pack. I like it more than 1984, Subi. Anyway, well, getting back to this, let's get into the damn songs. Here's track number 1. You're No Good starts off with a bass solo from Michael Anthony. Then it goes into, you know, like a mellowish song. This song was recorded by Linda Ronstadt. I remember hearing this song by Linda Ronstadt on the radio before this album came out, so I was aware of the original version, and I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this was Ted Templeman's idea, the producer of the album, for them to record You're No Good, saying, hey man, it's a hit, so you know, if you cover a hit, you're halfway there. And they covered it, and they actually played it live as you're looking here. So look at this footage here. Now this is something that I wonder, you know, everybody's like always talking about the Oakland 1981 Fair Warning show. How, man, I'd love to get that full show. And, you know, as I said in my prior review, Michael Anthony came out and said that full show was not filmed. Only a few songs on the songs we see. But how about this show right here, man? I think this was filmed in California, and is this whole show available? I'd like to see somebody ask Michael or somebody in Van Halen, what's the story behind this show? Because look, it's professionally shot. Man, can you imagine having a full Van Halen 2 tour on, oh my God, that's, to me that's just mind-blowing as having the Fair Warning tour. Maybe even more because for selfish reasons I saw the Fair Warning tour and I didn't see the Van Halen 2 tour. Man, to get like a pro shot footage of them opening the show and light up the sky and stuff like that, I would love to get a copy of this full show. Hopefully one day it'll come out, but Van Halen seems to be the worst band ever when it comes to releasing like stuff with David Lee Roth, you know? Anyway, You're No Good. I love this song. It's a great song. I love when Dave hits the highs and Eddie hits the highs with him. Great fucking song. Let's go to the next one. Dance the Night Away, the single. I remember I used to have this single and I don't know what happened to it. But the single only had a picture of David Lee Roth like from the back cover of this album up in the air with that split jump. What a catchy, great song. Here is a great example why I feel this band had the greatest harmonies, greatest backing vocals ever. And they shine so much on Dance the Night Away. Total pop, you know. I guess disco if you want to go that far, you know, they're talking about dance and it's, you know, it's got a little groove to it. It's total pop and it's total, I love it. I love the hell out of Dance the Night Away. I don't get sick of this song. I love this song. If it comes on the radio, I turn it up. I love it. Dance the Night Away. Great, great song. Next track. Somebody Get Me a Doctor, as I was saying before. This was on the Gene Simmons demo when he did demos with him in New York. This was one of the songs. It didn't make the first album. It made the second one. Wow. What an awesome, this is like the first song to say, hey, remember our first album? Doesn't this remind you of it? So, you know, then finally, you know, after these first two songs that were more on the lighter side, here's Van Halen, the mighty Van Halen saying, hey man, we're kicking ass here, you know, and Somebody Get Me a Doctor does not disappoint. A great, great song, a fan favorite song. When they play live, people go ape shit. Great song, I love it. Somebody Get Me a Shot! Next track. Bottoms Up, another great, great, great party tune, man. This is one of those songs where you just drink a lot of liquor and fucking come on, mama, baby. And you know, again, you see footage of that show, that show from California. You know, there's three songs available. Dance the Night Away, as you saw before, Bottoms Up, and You're No Good. But you know, God, can you imagine having, well, Out of Love, which is the next song, but let's continue talking about Bottoms Up. Bottoms Up, something weird about the Van Halen 2 album is that I remember Bottoms Up when I went to go see Women and Children First, and then I saw the Fair Warning show, and they didn't play Bottoms Up. Then when I went to go see Diver Down, It was one of the encores. You know, I remember one of the encores during Fair Warning was Feel Your Love Tonight, and I don't remember hearing that at the Women's Show. So they were throwing out, you know, Van Halen threw out a couple rare ones, and great song. I love, again, party song. Great vibe, just awesome. Now let's get into my favorite track off the album. Out of Love Again. This is my favorite track off the album. To me, man, this song shines for Mr. Alex Van Halen. Alex Van Halen just destroys on this song. Just listen to this man. I would love to have an isolated drum track to the song. It's like a freaking drum solo. He's all over the place. What a great drummer he is. Very underrated. Like when you hear, Alex has that sound, man, that only he has. He's got a great drum sound. He's an amazing drummer. And the reason that he's so freaking underrated is because of his brother. His brother's just too fucking amazing that he overshadows, you know, Alex Van Halen. But Alex Van Halen, Out of Love Again, yeah, I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me here, but I think Alex Van Halen outshines even Edward, and Edward smokes on this song. The groove is impeccable. The solo's simplistic, but to the point, but the drums are just out of control. Out of Love fucking rules. Favorite song off the album, and all hail Alex Van Halen. Great damn song. Let's flip the album over to side 2 now. Light Up the Sky. This was the song that they used to open the show, the Van Halen 2 tour. Oh, again, man. Probably the heaviest song on there. Just smoking, fucking great song, heavy as fucking balls, and great vocals from, you know, David Lee Roth. I love that, you know, ooh, shine tonight, coming out tonight. That's, oh my God, the lyrics, man. David Lee Roth fucks, look, everybody knows, or if you don't know, now you will. I hate Sammy Hagar. I'm sorry, I fucking hate him. And a lot of people always have to say, well, Sammy Hagar is the better singer. I disagree. He might be more powerful, but I dig David Lee Roth's voice. Listen to, right here, Light Up the Sky is a great example. His voice to me is a better voice than Sammy Hagar, okay? You could probably say, well, technically Sammy Hagar is a better singer. Oh yeah? Well, what would you rather listen to? Pavarotti or Sammy Hagar fans? You'll say Sammy Hagar. We both know Pavarotti is technically better than Sammy Hagar. And me, personally, I'd rather listen to Pavarotti. But not because he's technically better, it's because Sammy Hagar annoys the living shit out of me with his stupid voice. David Lee Roth had that vibe, that cool shit, and his voice was damn good. He had a great voice. I prefer his voice over Sammy Hagar. Fuck him. Let's go to the next track. Spanish Fly, kind of like the acoustic version of Eruption. Again, awesome, man. He even does the finger tapping. Awesome. This album was done in 3 weeks. And this song kind of sounds like it was done in one take. But I could be wrong, but yeah, Edward, my favorite guitar player. And here, putting his stamp on an acoustic guitar, for me, showing me why he is my favorite. Spanish Fly rules. Next track. D.O.A, Dead or Alive. Awesome song, heavy. Love that riff. It's just so awesome. And the fucking lyrics. He found a dirty-faced kid in a garbage can. So cool, man. It just pictures this dirty-faced kid in a garbage can to me. I love this song. One of my favorites on here as well. What can I say? D.O.A rules. And I have this Van Halen show. I'm sure a lot of you Van Halen fanatics have it too. it's a soundboard from right before they released the first album. They even mentioned on that recording, hey, we got an album coming out. The first album we're probably, what do you call the encore that night was D.O.A, Dead or Alive. So you know this goes back before the first album. Great track, kick ass, love it. Next track. Woman in Love, kind of like the mellow one, the Little Dreamer of Van Halen 2. This song is David Lee Roth pretty much in love with a chick that loves another chick. In love with a lesbian, pretty much. I love this song. This is a great song. I remember the first time I saw them on the Women and Children First tour, they did play this song. They didn't play Little Dreamer, but they played Women in Love. Man, and it's just etched in my memory. The beginning of that song of Eddie playing it on stage, that intro, it's just such an awesome, awesome song. I love it. Great ballad. I mean, this band just did no wrong. I love Woman in Love. All right, let's end the album with the last track. Ah, yeah, Beautiful Girls. What a great, great, fun party song. The ultimate summer beach going song with your, you know, your feet in the sand, you know, whatever the lyrics are, I can't remember. Great, great song. I mean, I love going to the beach and blasting this whole album from beginning to end. I remember my youth, man, we used to get drunk on the beach and just listen to Van Halen 2 and a bunch of other stuff, but Van Halen 2 was a must. Yeah, I think we put on like Diver Down and the first album too as well, but you know, for me, man, Beautiful Girls is the greatest freaking Van Halen party song, beach summer song there is. And that's it, my friends. Kind of quick, but you know, Van Halen, their albums are very short. They're like 32 minutes and stuff, but I think that's a good thing, you know? It's just all the greatest material put, you know, cut out the fat. And this is an awesome, awesome album. You Van Halen fanatics, I highly recommend you get it. And people that don't own Van Halen 2, don't even bother, man, because if you don't have it by now, you're hopeless. Fuck you. No, just kidding. Maybe not. Anyway, so there's my review for the second Van Halen album. And eventually, my friends, I will review all the Van Halen albums with Diamond Dave, even A Different Kind of Truth. I'll review that. But, you know, let the other bands, I got other bands to do. Next review you're going to see is going to be from a band I already reviewed again. I won't spoil it. I will say the only reason I'm doing it, well, I do love the album, but I got a message. It was a real special message from a guy that he's in a wheelchair and he wants me to review it. So that's why I'm going to do it. So I don't know when it'll be up, maybe a month from now or maybe even longer. But I'm going to do it for that guy, man, that's in the wheelchair that watches my reviews and requested it. And I hope you enjoyed this review. It means a lot to me that you watch my stuff and he loves all my reviews. I hope you like this one, man. Van Halen 2, the mighty Van Halen rules. And if you don't like it, you don't rule. Bye.